There are times when the first sketch is done on drawing paper, then transferred onto watercolor paper. Thinking it might be of interest to some, I recorded it this time. These days, I use this ultra-thin light pad. In the not-too-distant past, I used a window. Both methods work. But with the light pad, I can do it at any time of the day or night and while sitting. It's not clear here, but there's often a lot of cleanup and or fine-tuning of the sketch that goes on during this part. I had no recollection of putting bats in the sky, but I went with it anyway. It turned out that I'd mistaken my notations for night flyers. Usually I'm happy to add a creepy bat or two, but they got erased later on since things didn't need to be any more complicated.
Del carnaval, 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 es tropical, fundamental, intemporal, existencial, es natural, monumental, del carnaval.
Everybody, let's do the carnival with the carnival queen!
Del carnaval, del carnaval, del carnaval, del carnaval.
And now we're on to the painting portion. The painting of the background was lost. The footage just, poof, mysteriously vanished. Which isn't all that tragic because this was looking to be like another 30-minute video. I don't like to go more than 300% on the speed, so I went scissor happy trimming this one. And since on-paper action was the first priority, much of the color mixing is gone. So no, I wasn't using a magic color switching brush. It dawned on me here that I'd begun to paint the dress the wrong color. It was supposed to be orange. But no biggie. The paint lifted easily enough. But you would never have known if I wasn't willing to show the good witch, the bad witch, and the ugly witch in these videos.
Saca el pulpo de la maleta. 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 Que cuando sale nos aprieta. Saca el pulpo de la maleta.
Here's where the shadow black magic comes in. I showed these paints in the previous video, and I couldn't wait to use them in an actual high-pressure painting situation.
Saca el pulpo de la maleta. 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 The strange Italian song. The strange Italian song. Are you strange too? The word is strange. Are you strange too? The word is strange. The strange Italian song. The strange Italian song. Now listen to the melody. Maybe it come from me, Sally. And I can sing like Farinelli. I think it's plain to see. Some people say that the greatest is the Italian melodies. O sole mio, guarda io luna caprese carrozzone. Do you believe in Napoli? Lui prima Celentano, king of rock italiano. Do you believe in me? French. Now listen to the melody. Maybe it come from Italy, and I can sing like Buddy Nelly. I think it's plain to see. Some people say that the greatest the Italian melodies. O sole mio guaglione, una caprese carrozza. Do you believe in Napoli? Lui prima Celentano, king of rock Italiano. Do you believe in Italy? Yeah, 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 yeah.
The piece I was recreating is Riding High by Gil Elfgren. His art output ranged from the 1930s through the 1970s, but I mainly associate him with the 40s, 50s, and 60s. I'll add a link in the description to a site with his bio and image gallery. This painting was from 1958, so it predates the Bewitched TV series by about 6 years. As a teenager in the 1980s, I shared in the fond nostalgia for the 1950s. I assume young people today have a similar attitude toward the 1980s. It's funny to think back on how limited our entertainment options were back then. My household was late to the cable party, so we had maybe 8 channels to choose from. If only I could snap my fingers to take back all those hours spent watching reruns of Bewitched, Gilligan's Island, and The Brady Bunch, and apply them toward my streaming queues today.
Exotica. Enter the world of Exotica. Be a dance of Exotica. 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 Exotica is the music. Exotica is the people. Be a dice for Exotica. 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 I want a universe made on TV. No universe made in bikini. Exotica. Exotica. Exotica.
what I used here is a Tombow Fudenosuke fine point calligraphy brush pen. I haven't had it long and wanted to try it out, but I've discovered it seems more like extra fine to me and not ideal for textured paper. And that's on me since I've never used this sort of pen before. With her black hair, she could pass for Samantha's cousin Serena. Interestingly, one actress played both characters, and two Dicks played one character. I am not even kidding.
Le cha-cha-cha. Le cha-cha-cha. Apprenons le cha-cha-cha. Apprenons le cha-cha-cha.
Le cha-cha-cha d'origine cubaine est un mambo que l'on joue sur un rythme lent. Nous commençons par l'étude du pas de base, le va-et-vient. Le va-et-vient.
Apprenons le cha-cha-cha. Apprenons le cha-cha-cha. Le cha-cha-cha. Le cha-cha-cha. Le cha-cha-cha. Le cha-cha-cha. Apprenons le cha-cha-cha. Apprenons le cha-cha-cha.
Nous commençons par l'étude du pas de base, le va-et-vient. Le va-et-vient. Le va-et-vient.
Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, dix. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, dix. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, dix. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, dix. Apprenons le cha-cha-cha. Apprenons le cha-cha-cha. Apprenons le cha-cha-cha. Le cha-cha-cha. Le cha-cha-cha. Le cha-cha-cha. Le cha-cha-cha. 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 Cha-cha-cha.
To get the values I wanted on the dress, I had to go a bit browner than I wanted, but I managed to brighten it up here by adding more quinacridone burnt orange over it. Some more lost footage. It was some detailing and highlights, and most importantly, I managed to fix the eyes with some careful application of bleed-proof white. I use the term fix loosely here. Look, I could make a list of all the things I wish I'd done differently, but this isn't the shame on the artist show, and no matter how much I wish I could wiggle my nose to fix everything, we simply must accept that things like a lumpy moon and a much too visible navel are charming. Charming, I tell you. I'm happy to share this retro redo of a popular pinup painting. Until next time, remember to be thankful that you never have to watch another episode of the Beverly Hillbillies. And stay artsy, my friends.